Welcome to our exploration of decision-making processes in management. Every organization, big or small, relies on effective decisions to move forward. Managers are constantly faced with choices that can impact their teams, projects, and the overall direction of the company. In this video, we'll break down what decision-making really means in a management context, why it's so crucial, and how it shapes the success of any business. Let's start by understanding the basics before diving into the specific steps and strategies managers use to make smart, impactful decisions. Decision-making is the process of choosing the best course of action among several alternatives. In management, this means evaluating options, considering resources, and predicting outcomes. Managers must weigh the pros and cons of each choice, often under time pressure or with incomplete information. Good decision-making is not just about picking an option, it's about making choices that align with organizational goals and values. Understanding this foundation helps managers lead their teams confidently and steer their organizations toward success. Managers encounter different types of decisions every day. Some are routine, like scheduling shifts or approving expenses, while others are strategic, such as launching a new product or entering a new market. Routine decisions are often repetitive and can be handled with established procedures. Strategic decisions, on the other hand, require more analysis and carry greater risks. Recognizing the type of decision at hand helps managers apply the right approach and resources, ensuring effective outcome. Decision-making process in management typically follows a series of steps. These include identifying the problem, gathering information, generating alternatives, evaluating those alternatives, choosing the best option, implementing the decision, and finally reviewing the results. Each step is important, and skipping any can lead to poor outcomes. By following a structured process, managers can make more informed and confident choices, reducing the likelihood of mistake. First step in any decision-making process is to clearly identify the problem or opportunity. Managers must look beyond surface issues and dig deep to understand the root cause. This often involves gathering input from team members, analyzing data, and considering the broader context. A well-defined problem sets the stage for effective solutions and ensures that the decision addresses the real issue, not just the symptom. Once the problem is identified, managers need to collect relevant information. This might include data from reports, feedback from employees, or insights from market research. The goal is to have a comprehensive understanding of the situation before moving forward. Accurate and timely information helps managers avoid assumptions and make decisions based on facts rather than guesswork. With the problem defined and information in hand, managers brainstorm possible solutions. This step encourages creativity and open-mindedness. It's important to consider a range of alternatives, even those that seem unconventional. Involving the team in this process can lead to more innovative ideas and ensures that all perspectives are considered before making a final choice. After generating alternatives, managers must evaluate each option. This involves weighing the pros and cons, considering potential risks, and predicting outcomes. Tools like SWOT analysis can be helpful here. The goal is to identify which alternative best aligns with organizational goals and offers the most benefits with the least risk. Careful evaluation prevents hasty decisions and increases the chances of success. Once alternatives are evaluated, it's time to make a choice. Managers select the option that best fits the organization's needs and resources. This step often requires balancing short-term gains with long-term goals. Sometimes the best choice isn't the easiest or most popular, but it's the one that will drive the organization forward. Confidence in this decision is key to successful implementation. Decision is only as good as its execution. Implementation involves putting the chosen solution into action. Managers must communicate the plan clearly, assign tasks, and ensure everyone understands their role. Monitoring progress and being ready to adjust as needed are also important. Effective implementation turns decisions into results and moves the organization closer to its goals. After implementation, managers review the outcomes to see if the decision achieved its goals. This step is crucial for learning and improvement. If the results are positive, the process can be repeated in the future. If not, managers analyze what went wrong and make adjustments. Continuous review ensures that decision-making processes evolve and improve over time. Managers play a central role in decision-making. They set the tone for how decisions are made, encourage participation, and ensure that the process is fair and transparent. Good managers foster a culture where team members feel comfortable sharing ideas and feedback. This collaborative environment leads to better decisions and stronger team commitment. Some decisions are best made by individuals, while others benefit from group input. Individual decisions can be quicker and are useful for routine matters. Group decisions, on the other hand, draw on diverse perspectives and are ideal for complex or strategic issues. Managers must decide which approach suits the situation, balancing speed with the need for input. Managers use various tools to aid decision-making. These include SWOT analysis, decision trees, cost-benefit analysis, and more. Such tools help structure the process, clarify options, and predict outcomes. By leveraging these resources, managers can make more objective and data-driven decisions, reducing the influence of bias or guesswork. Bias can cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions. Managers must be aware of common biases such as confirmation bias or overconfidence and take steps to minimize their impact. This might involve seeking diverse opinions, relying on data, or using structured decision-making tools. Recognizing and addressing bias leads to more balanced and effective choices. Managers often make decisions with incomplete information. Dealing with uncertainty requires flexibility and a willingness to adapt. Scenario planning and risk assessment can help anticipate possible outcomes. By preparing for different scenarios, managers can respond quickly to changes and reduce the negative impact of surprises. Ethics play a vital role in management decisions. Managers must consider not only what is profitable but also what is right. Ethical decision-making involves evaluating the impact on stakeholders, the environment, and society. By prioritizing integrity and transparency, managers build trust and long-term success for their organizations. Clear communication is essential throughout the decision-making process. Managers must share information, explain the reasoning behind choices, and listen to feedback. Open communication ensures that everyone understands the decision and their role in its implementation. It also helps address concerns and build support for the chosen course of action. Managers can't make every decision themselves. Delegating decision-making authority empowers team members and speeds up the process. It also helps develop employees' skills and confidence. Managers should delegate appropriately, providing guidance and support while allowing others to take ownership of their decisions. Technology has transformed decision-making in management. Data analytics, artificial intelligence, and collaboration tools provide managers with real-time insights and support faster, more informed choices. Embracing technology helps organizations stay competitive and adapt to changing environments. Organizational culture shapes how decisions are made. In some companies, decisions are top-down, while others encourage input from all levels. Understanding the culture helps managers choose the right approach and ensures that decisions are accepted and supported by the team. Managers often face tight deadlines. Making decisions under time pressure requires prioritization and quick thinking. While speed is important, it's also crucial not to sacrifice quality. Managers must balance urgency with the need for careful analysis to avoid costly mistakes. Feedback is a valuable part of the decision-making process. Managers should seek input from their teams after decisions are implemented. This helps identify what worked, what didn't, and how future decisions can be improved. A culture of continuous improvement leads to better outcomes over time. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine a company facing declining sales. The management team identifies the problem, gathers market data, brainstorms new product ideas, evaluates options, and chooses to launch a new service. After implementation, sales increase and the team reviews the process to learn for the future. This case shows how following a structured decision-making process leads to success. Not all decisions lead to success. In another example, a company expands too quickly without proper research. The decision results in financial losses. By reviewing what went wrong, such as skipping the evaluation step, managers learn valuable lessons. Failure, when analyzed, can be a powerful teacher for future decisions. The best managers never stop learning. They stay updated on new decision-making tools, industry trends, and leadership strategies. Continuous learning helps managers adapt to change and make better decisions over time. Encouraging a learning mindset in the team also leads to innovation and growth. Crisis situations demand quick and effective decisions. Managers must stay calm, gather essential information rapidly, and act decisively. Clear communication and strong leadership are critical during these times. After the crisis, reviewing the decisions made helps prepare for future emergencies. Managers often juggle multiple priorities. Effective decision-making involves setting clear priorities, delegating tasks, and managing resources efficiently. By focusing on what matters most, managers can avoid overwhelm and ensure that key objectives are met. In today's globalized world, managers often make decisions that impact teams across different countries and cultures. Understanding local customs, regulations, and market conditions is essential. Global decision-making requires flexibility, cultural sensitivity, and effective communication to ensure success. Wrap up: effective decision-making is at the heart of successful management. By following a structured process, using the right tools, and fostering a collaborative environment, managers can make better choices for their teams and organizations. Remember, every decision is an opportunity to learn and grow. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the decision-making process in management.